Right, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's going to be my match reaction to Liverpool nil, Chelsea nil at Anfield. So obviously a goalless draw, one in the end, doesn't really help either team. But at the same time, I would definitely take a draw at Anfield. Obviously, as I said, it doesn't really help either of us on the table. Liverpool go up to 8th now on goal difference. We stay 10th on goal difference. So we made some great improvement. And if you watch a lot of past few games, game by game, you can see the improvement. You can see we're looking better and better as time goes on. And now we're starting to get a few players back. Obviously, Jameson Chilwell back in training, Loftus-Cheek is back. And we've got 2 weeks off until our next game against Fulham. Because there's even more time to train, even more time to get players back. So realistically, I would like to say things are on the up for us now. It's just one of those days where, we could have won, but we didn't. We didn't take our chances. We just didn't do enough in the final third. But obviously, we did score a goal 2 minutes in. It was offside though, right offside. It was Badiashiel's header, fell to Thiago Silva, hit the post. Havertz with the rebound off the post, but when Silva's shot, Havertz felt was ahead of the ball, so it was offside. So that's disappointing. That was really disappointing. But it's just one of those days where we could have won it. We weren't good enough in the final third, but overall we did play well. It was a performance to work on. Right, so we've gone to the player ratings then. So off of Kepa, I've given him a 6. He didn't have an awful lot to do. I think he made 1 or 2 good saves, but yeah, as I said, didn't have a lot to do, so 6 for Kepa. Chalobah, I've given a 7. Another solid performance at right back, so 7 for Chalobah. Silva, I'm going to give him a 9. He's my man of the match, I'll say straight away. Just absolutely fantastic. I mean, just match by match, this guy just surprises me all the time. He's just incredible, man. I hope so much he signs another contract. And I hope players like Badiashile, Chalobah, I hope they can learn off Silva. Because, if I was in that team, I'd definitely be looking to learn off him. Because he's just incredible. He's just what he does, game after game, week after week, year after year. He's 38 years old. And yet he's dropping man of the match performances against Liverpool at Anfield. Just absolutely crazy. Badiashile, we're going to give a 7. He played well again. Obviously, almost got an assist if Silva could have scored early on. But just another solid performance in the second game. Cucurella, I've given a 6. I think he was alright. I think he was being dragged around a little bit by Salah. But nothing too bad. Jorginho, I've also given a 6. See, I would have started Jorginho because he just gives that bit of defensive stability. And I think that is the reason why he did start. And I think he did his job, really. That's it. Hall, I've given a 6. I think I've seen a very mixed reaction to Hall's performance yesterday, but I was pretty happy with it. Obviously, in a different position to what he's been playing. He played at centre mid. Just showed, he showed what he can do again. And it was a good performance. Hakim Ziyech, I've given a 7. Put in a few good crosses. There was a few times I thought, why didn't you shoot? Trying to do too much of it. But yeah, he's there. You can notice him. So 7 for Ziyech. Gallagher, I've also given a 7. Pretty similar to Ziyech. Yeah, just he was good. Nothing more than good, really. Mason Mount, I've given a 4 because he came off in the 82nd minute. Just wasn't in the game at all again. I don't know what's going on with Mount recently, but he's just not been in the game, in any of the games really. Just not getting involved. He hasn't really done much. Didn't even take corners yesterday. Well, I think it's saying something. I don't think he should be taking corners. I think corners are dreadful and have been dreadful. But, this whole time, for the last 2-3 years, he's constantly been corners. So for him to not be in corners surprised me a bit. Yeah, 4 for Mason Mount. Havertz, I'm going to go with a 7. His pressing was really good. His constant pressure, won the ball a lot. I think he was good. Obviously, he slaughtered home his chance. It was a bit unlucky with the offside. I don't think he could have done much, really. It would have been hard for him to not be offside. So, yeah, Havertz a 7. I was impressed with him. And he's definitely proven he's got a future in this team. Once again, I wouldn't play him as striker. I would see him in his actual position. But he's proven that he still could have a future in this team. I think it's great. Mudryk then came on for his debut in the 55th minute. I'm going to give him an 8. I think he was absolutely brilliant. I think, causing constant problems. And I've seen this going around, so I agree. He just reminds me of Hazard. and it's just such a breath of fresh air to see. He looked so good. One thing I would say is probably try to shoot it a bit more. He had two chances where he probably could have scored. One went to side netting, one he tried taking a touch and lost it. But just a very good performance from Mudryk. He gave us a bit of a teaser from what he can do, and it was impressive. Bamiyang I've given a 6. He came on in the 81st minute. He couldn't really do much. So, yeah, 6 for Bamiyang. Azpilicueta also came on in the 81st minute. I'm going to give him a 7. Obviously, his 500th appearance is fantastic. I mean, just such a legend, such a hero to me. A player I really do look up to. Just incredible captain, incredible player. Just consistent. And it was a good performance yesterday. I've given him a 7. He made a good block. It was going to be offside anyway, but it was still a fantastic block. I think he was solid. For the 10 minutes he came on, he looked really good. He played really well defensively. So yeah, 7 for Azpilicueta. Another landmark down. First foreign Chelsea player to hit 500 appearances was fantastic. So yeah, just incredible from Dave. And last but not least, Chukwuemeka came on the 82nd minute. I'll give him a 6 because he didn't really have much time to get involved in the game. There was a few shots where there was one chance where he probably should have taken a shot earlier, ended up getting tackled. There's one chance where he slipped over as well. What I will add, a lot of players were slipping over yesterday. I don't know what was going on, but a lot of our players were slipping over. I can't remember any Liverpool players doing it. Got quite frustrated at the end, I can't lie. But yeah, Chukwuemeka 6. He came on late. Had to make an impact. So yeah, that's it for today. As I mentioned, our next game is against Fulham on the 3rd of February. So we've got time off, time to improve, to work on stuff. Time to be optimistic about the future because we're making these fantastic young signings. We're building a squad. We're building a style of play. We're starting to look like Potter's Brighton. Things start to be on the up, to be honest. It's great to see. It's a breath of fresh air, seeing these new players coming in, doing well. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.